Hey guys, so I'm here with a quick video. I'm going to be talking about the last episode of Baddies East towards the end of the episode when Rolly and Sukiana got into the fight, and also how E.T. threw the drink in Sukiana's face, and Suki's best friend, Sapphire, ain't do shit, didn't do nothing, just stood there. Like, first you let Rolly walk up on Suki. And you know what I'm saying? Rolly should have minded her fucking business. It ain't have nothing to do with Rolly. Anyway, she always trying to jump into somebody's business that have nothing to do with her. But the fact you let Rolly walk up on your friend and you ain't do nothing. And then E.T. throws water in your friend's face and you don't do shit. You just stand there. Since the episode aired, a lot of people has been going in on Sapphire on Instagram. Like, I mean, what did she expect? A lot of people have been going into her, basically calling her a bad friend, and she ain't shit. So the preview they showed for the next episode, Suki was, telling Sapphire, like, basically get that bitch, like, get her. And she was just standing there. And, Suki definitely felt some type of way, as she should, because her friend didn't have her back. Like, you let not one girl, you let two chicks come at your best friend and you ain't do nothing. Why? Because you're close to them? Like, Suki's your best friend. Like, fuck Rolly and fuck E.T. So, as I said before, a lot of people on social media have been going in on Sapphire about how she didn't help her best friend. And, Suki's the one that got you on the show to begin with. Even before, when you guys were on Love and Hip Hop, it was because of Suki. Suki, does a lot for her. So a few days ago, Suki had made a post on Twitter talking pretty much about baddies and Sapphire. So this is what she had to say. So the post says Sapphire wanted to be on Baddies. The only way I can get her on there was if I guest appeared on the show. That's why I did the show for everyone that's asking. Honestly, I just wanted to help my friend out and ease her into television because that opportunity will put her in a position to feed her kids, which is my niece and nephew. If you know me, you know I don't hang out with people that I don't know. That's why I always put up in my own sprinters. I don't fit in with people either. I have too much integrity and it's never compromised no matter how many people in the room I have to go against because if I feel strongly about something, I have to stand on it or I wouldn't be Destiny. Our daughters are best friends, and I hope these episodes don't change that. I have other ventures I'm working on now. I wish everyone the best. I had a feeling that was only the reason why Suki was on Baddies because her friend Sapphire wanted to be up there. One thing about Suki that I noticed, like even like on Love and Hip Hop, she had like her cousin. I think she had like one of her other friends, and Sapphire was in the season with Suki. So one thing I do notice about Suki is she does definitely put on people that she love and care about, like her friends, her family. You can tell she's very very supportive, and I feel like Sapphire should have definitely handled that business, and she didn't. She failed. Sapphire made a story post on Instagram basically explaining like what happened between the whole thing with Suki and the fight. So Sapphire said, my sister no ain't no bitch in my blood. This was one of my many fights we been in together, and this time I put my heart too much into the situation and I already took accountability for that. So I'll let y'all have it. They edited like I ain't say shit. That whole time they edited like I ain't push Scarface ass the fuck back. They edited like I ain't jump across the motherfucking table and get involved while she was fighting Rolly. They edited like Rolly ain't say Sapphire out of respect for you. I don't want to do this shit. They edited out the entire whole beginning in many words. They edited out like I had bitch in my blood. So now y'all woke the belly of the beast. I'll see y'all Wednesday. And every other cast member that was standing in that restaurant that night, no, I ain't lying about this shit. Girl, bye. Like, girl. Like, what do you mean this was the many fights we've been together and you put your heart too much into the situation? I can understand that maybe you built a bond with Rolly, I don't know why, and E.T., but that's your best friend. I don't give a fuck about anybody. I don't care if I'm cool with somebody or what. If somebody my best friend, try to come up to my best friend, try to jump in a fight with my best friend, oh, they getting handled point blank period. Ain't no time to think, ain't no time to put no heart into nothing. You supposed to ride with your best friend. Like, come on now. Like, you just stood there. Like, come on. Like, I don't understand you. And then you saying, oh, they edited it out. Why do some of them be like, oh, they edited it out? They made me seem like, no. You stood there. So if they edited out that you did something, why did Suki say, get her, and basically called you scary because you ain't do shit? They ain't, no, you're lying, girl. Like, your heart was in no situation when you was choking Smiley for Mariah's chain. You ain't think twice to get into that. Suki got into it, was even punching, trying to get in it with her little self when you was fighting Smiley. Like, so I just feel like, you saying that, what you said in your story, that was bullshit. And, I feel like, you didn't have your best friend back. Now, I know both of them, they did say that they made up and Suki forgave her about the situation. But with me, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that, because I feel like if you could do that, what else won't do? Like, you just stood there and let two chicks come at your best friend. You didn't do anything. So I feel like if you could do that, if you could allow that to happen, you allow others bullshit to happen. That's just how I feel about it. But I know yesterday it was the reunion. And there's a lot of stuff going on social media about fights and stuff like that. I'm just ready to watch the reunion because, it's a lot of he say, she say. Oh, this person got beat up, that person got beat up. So I'm just ready for it, finally. What do you guys think? Do you think Sapphire is dead ass wrong? I think she's dead ass wrong. She ain't no friend in my eyes. We saw what we saw. Ain't no heart in nothing. You should have been by your best friend's side. That's how I feel about it. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.